viewers, if you watch my videos or follow me on Facebook, you know that I love bike tools. I'm always buying more, always looking for cool bike tools I don't have. And I saw this on eBay and I went ahead and bought it. It's out of production, hard to find, but it's called a Little Brute Fork Straightener. It was just so cool I had to have it added to my collection. And what it's used for is to fix bent forks. Forks that have gotten pushed back like in a front end collision, it's used to help push them back out. So anyway, I'm going to show you how this is used. So now to use the tool, what you're going to do is these little notches here are going to engage the axle on the front wheel there. And so you get there, so I got to push it in a little bit because it's a little bit spread out there. And so that's going to lock on the axle on either side of the wheel like that. And so now this part back here is going to go up against the bottom bracket shell. So to keep it from getting all scratched up there, I'm going to go ahead and put this into place and drop this down. And now this works basically like an old car bumper jack. And so flip that little lever up, and so that works like, and it's going to start jacking out like this until it hits the bottom bracket shell. And now I have a lug wrench here. I don't have the original handle that came with this. I got just the tool. So this is an old lug wrench that actually went with a bumper jack. And so what I can do here is start jacking out like this. And it's going to start pushing the fork out. Now the fork should be in a straight line with the head tube here. It should go right up here and go right up and follow the top of the fork there. But it's not. You follow this up here, you can see the fork angles back. So what I want to do is I want to jack the fork out until it's in a straight line there, and then I actually want to go just a couple clicks farther, because when I release the pressure on the jack, it's going to come back just a little bit. So that's what I want to do. Now as I jack this out, you'll see that the tire moves farther and farther away from the frame as the fork moves forward. And you want to be careful not to overdo it. Okay, one more notch. And then I'm going to release the pressure here. And look at it, and that looks much better there. And pull this off of here like this. And there you go, looks much nicer, doesn't it? Nice straight line down the head tube to the fork there. You got space here between the tire and the down tube, looks great. I want to point out that you would have only used this on a steel frame. You don't want to try bent aluminum or carbon fiber or anything like that, so you would have only used this on a steel frame. Now that I've demonstrated the tool, I want to point out that I don't actually recommend using a tool like this. I don't recommend straightening a fork like this, because in the case of a front end collision, the fork gets bent back and it's bending it up here and weakening it up there. And now when you bend it forward, you're bending up there and you're weakening it even more, leaving the fork prone to failure. And when a fork fails, it tends to be catastrophic. I mean, it just goes boom, down, and potentially causing injury or death. And you don't want to be responsible for that, morally or financially. So if a fork is bent, just replace it. In this case here, the frame is also damaged. There's some little dimples in the frame there where it started to buckle from that front end collision. So this fork here, or this frame here, is toast as well. I mean, I could potentially replace these tubes, but it's just not worth it. So this frame set is just toast. I plan on just taking the parts off and using them on something else, cutting my losses. But I thought it'd be interesting to show off that tool, because it is kind of a cool tool, even though I don't plan on using it. It's a nice addition to my collection. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful or interesting. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button. Also click the little bell so you get notified of new videos that come out. I'm over on Facebook, RJ the Bike Guy. Go over there, like that page. I post a lot of stuff over there. And I have a webpage, rjthebikeguy.com. Go over there, sign up for that page. I have stuff over there as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.